My dearest Lizzie, I don't even know where to begin with this speech. On one hand, I want to talk about how amazing you are and how I'm going to miss you so much next year. But on the other hand, I don't really want to make you cry too much. So I want to talk about funny things, but you're most likely already crying, which you are. So I guess I'll do both. Our friendship has so many different faces and has evolved so much from day one. You were my first contact with the group before I joined Kol Sasson when I emailed you over the summer about auditions, and I got the warmest response in return. You recognized me by name at the Hillel barbecue. You assured me that not knowing how to read music was totally okay during callbacks. You were always there to help me and to gossip during alto sectionals. You were my incredibly supportive former president and my very close friend, and now my roommate. One thing that I have learned about you over the past 2 years is that you are so genuinely kind, no matter what situation. I clearly remember being so nervous at auditions, and you were the person that stuck in my head afterwards as being so warm, friendly, and welcoming. For me, our bond was formed that instant at callbacks when you comforted me during my musical frustration. Your friendly and warm demeanor was my first impression of Kol Sasson, and I couldn't have asked for a better one. You have brought so much to this group, not only with your sultry voice, but also with your leadership. You served as our impossibly calm president last year, and after doing it this year, I can't believe that you did it while also working 3 days, thrice a week, and studying your butt off for the LSATs. You brought such a unique calmness to being president, and I couldn't have gotten through this year without your guidance. And also your extremely detailed Kol Sasson President's Guide binder, complete with appendices. But even though you were obviously a great president, I think you truly shined this year as our secretary. Getting that minutes email every night is always the highlight of my Tuesdays and Thursdays, not every night. Whether you're talking about our giggity gigs or giving us a very strange fun fact, your minutes are always hilarious and informative sometimes. Now, this speech would be nothing without mentioning the famous Lizzie quirks. The face you make when you say things like, "Oh, do you now?" Your 3-month-long allergy attack, your witch cackle, your extremely dramatic gasp whenever someone startles you in the slightest, your weird feet, your kitchen concoctions, your Matilda impression, you resting your eyes, your dance moves, and obviously many more. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't truly appreciate your utter weirdness until I lived with you, but it's definitely been an entertaining semester to say the least. Seriously though, living with you and Sarah this semester has been an amazing experience. Being the youngest girl in the group last year, with all the other girls being at least 2 years older than me, I never imagined I would form the close friendships that I did with you guys. Having you a few steps down the hall has been so great this semester, not only for Kol Sasson presidency advice, but for any advice in general. You literally always know the right thing to say, and you're so helpful no matter what kind of problem I talk to you about. If you ever decide not to pursue your career as a lawyer, I definitely wouldn't oppose to you becoming a psychologist. If you're not crying by now, which you are, I know it's probably heading that way, so I guess I'll wrap up by saying that you've gone from being a friend to being my roommate and now to one of my role models. You're going to be an incredible lawyer someday, and I can't wait to visit you next year. Love you.